maybe you saw this really incredible video. This is some video from Florida. Astronauts taking off. They're going to be at the International Space Station very soon. And this is really exciting, Leah. I love space. Yes. I love keeping up with what's going on up there, around there, all around us. But there's a lot more that we don't even know about. A lot more that it's kind of hard to grasp what's really happening out there in our solar system. To tell us a little bit more, we have a really, really fun guest for you guys today. We have Jim O'Leary, a STEM educator. Jim, thanks for being here today.
Sure, my pleasure.
We're so excited to talk to you because you know a lot about the planets. Yes. A lot about our solar system, what's going on in our world that we don't know about. Could you just introduce yourself first to the people of CoastLife?
Sure. So I've worked at science museums and planetariums for years. Maryland Science Center, the Frankel Institute, ran the planetarium, the IMAX Theater, did programming, film production, exhibit design, things like that. So did a lot of teaching teachers as well, teaching teachers how to teach science. Nice. So that's some of what we'll do today as well.
Fascinating. Yeah, definitely. So maybe if your kids are nearby, they got home from school today, maybe pull them over. This could be a fun little segment that they could enjoy. But yeah, tell us what we're doing today, Jim.
Okay, well, we talk about the solar system. Yeah. So this picture of the solar system shows all the planets grouped together. So we get a sense of kind of the family portrait of our solar system. All the planets, Mercury out to even Pluto. We'll talk about Pluto.
Yeah.
So, Pluto.
Everybody's favorite non-planet.
Right.
It's still a planet. It's just a dwarf planet.
Thank you. Well, that's sweet of you. Yeah.
So one of the things that's hard to imagine is how big the planets are and how far apart they're spaced from each other. So I've got an activity today, and here's some pictures. So I want you to spread these out. There's 4, so if you take 2 of these.
You want these 2?
Yeah, I'll take the top 2.
And these are the 4 farthest planets out in the solar system. Of course, not including Pluto now, so Pluto's way out there. So these are the 4 giant planets. And which planets do we have here? A little bit of a test. What do we have over here?
I have Jupiter.
Very good.
And Saturn.
Right. And these are the tricky ones.
Neptune and Uranus.
Very good.
I don't know which is which.
And Uranus, Neptune, Uranus. You got it. Good. So these are 4 large planets, very different from the Earth. They're all cloud covered and gassy, and they're really weird. But what's interesting about them is that even though they're big, they're all different sizes. So on the other side of this, flip these over, and you'll see the actual sizes of those planets. Surprise!
So cute.
It makes you want to say like, oh, that's teeny tiny.
Yeah.
But they're still all the big planets.
They're still big, yeah. All right, so put those down.
Okay.
Leave Jupiter on top.
Okay.
Okay. In full size?
Full size.
Okay.
Full size Jupiter. And then we have the inner planets, the smaller planets. So again, 2 and 2. You have the easy one there. What's that?
I do have an easy one. Earth.
I'm
hoping I'm right about that. This one looks like the moon, but it's not.
It's not.
I'm trying to think of that poem, My Very Efficient Mother. Mercury.
There you go. And you have?
So I guess I have Venus and Mars.
And Mars, the red planets.
Red, I was like, okay, I know him.
So yeah, these are the 4 inner planets. Rocky planets are much different from these big gassy planets. But compared to Jupiter, turn them around and see how big they are compared to Jupiter. Wow.
Little specks.
Little specks,
cute.
right.
Wait, where's Earth? Yeah. This one's Earth.
That's Earth, yeah.
This is where we live, you guys. It's so small.
And you asked something before. If Jupiter were hollow, and you could fill up Jupiter, you could put 1,300 Earths inside Jupiter.
That's hard to wrap your head around.
Isn't that amazing?
It is. I mean, that's like even seeing the pictures, it's still hard to wrap your mind around the scale.
Yeah, exactly. And you said that only one thing in our solar system is bigger than Jupiter, our sun, right?
Our sun.
I can't, it's hard to wrap your head around all that.
Ooh.
But look at this, we call this the Great Red Spot on Jupiter. It's like a giant hurricane.
Oh, yeah.
It's been around for hundreds of years. It doesn't go away.
Oh my gosh.
And it's bigger than our entire planet.
That's incredible. So Jim, you have some more ways, so you're going to blow our mind with the planets and the solar system. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this and you have your kids watching. But Jim, we're going to take a really quick break.
Okay.
We'll be right back in just a second with just, again, more ways that you're just going to be mind blown. Well, just a minute ago, Leah, you were saying during commercial, science and the planets are fun no matter what age you are.
Seriously, like why do we ever stop learning about the planets?
I don't know. Let's never stop. That's why we have Jim O'Leary back in the CoastLife studio with us. Okay, so Jim, we have some more fun planet education you're going to get us.
We do, we do. So another image I brought along shows the planet's orbits. So these are the planets. You see all the orbits of the planets, and they're all lined up from the sun, from Mercury, and here we have Pluto too. Pluto's there. What's wrong about the picture is that the planets kind of all look the same size, and they're all kind of lined up on one side of the sun, which of course they never are.
Right.
And they also look like they're kind of evenly spaced, which they're not.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is an activity with just some paper and some pens. So each one of you take
Okay.
a piece of this as far as you can stretch out your wingspan.
whole wingspan?
So wingspan,
Okay.
there you go. Right, have a
Excuse
wingspan.
me,
you've
Leah.
got.
Yep,
There
come
you
on
go.
in.
Okay.
There you
this
go.
far?
Good. Yeah.
Just
Do a
rip it?
nice
Okay.
clean cut if you can.
Okay. There
And
you
then
go.
Leah, do the same.
All right.
I'll stand back.
I'll scooch forward.
There we go.
So what you're going to do on one end of that, this is going to be your map of the solar system. So
Okay.
on one end, write sun, and write it kind of small because we're going to put some other things up there.
I'm going to move forward a little bit.
And on
that
the other
okay?
end, write Pluto.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to go all the way out to Pluto.
Okay.
Just
I'm
give you a
glad we're
sense.
including Pluto.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to fold this up and show how the planets are set up in space. So take it and fold it in half.
Okay.
Make a crease. And this, again, a fun activity which takes very little materials to do. So
Yeah.
it's great for families or for students. So now in that fold, you can open it up again. So between the Sun and Pluto, one of the planets in our solar system would reside in that spot.
Okay.
And I guarantee it's probably not the one you're thinking about. And almost nobody gets it to start off because you wouldn't imagine that planet would be in the middle.
Let's go with Jupiter.
You're close. You're close. Uranus.
Oh, my next guess.
All right, so write, of course it was, right. So write Uranus in that, on that
Okay.
crease of the paper.
Are they all going on the same side?
Yeah, doing the same side, so when you open it up, you've got everything shown there. You can see everything.
I think I've already got it. Yeah, everybody.
Yep, this is your side. All right, now take that, fold it back up the way you had it before.
Okay.
And now fold it again in half.
Okay.
You'll have two creases. One
Okay.
between Pluto and Uranus.
Yes.
So what goes there?
Neptune.
Neptune, you got it, yeah. So Neptune
here.
between Uranus and Pluto.
Got
Yep.
it.
All right, Neptune.
I can already tell that, yeah, these are way more spaced
Way
out.
farther out than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you go inside Uranus, we made another crease, right? Right there. So what goes there?
So between Uranus and the Sun, right? Okay.
So next planet in would be,
Jupiter.
So is
Jupiter?
that Jupiter?
no, the other one. Your favorite one.
Saturn.
Saturn, there you go. All right, so now something a little different.
Okay.
Take the Sun and fold it up to Saturn.
Take the Sun and fold it to Saturn.
Make a crease there. So this is the last of the big
rings.
planets. We've had Neptune, Uranus, Saturn. The last
Okay,
big
so
planet
that's
is
Jupiter.
Jupiter. There you go, right?
We got it.
You got it. You're there
Finally caught up.
Now look how much of the solar system we've taken up,
Yeah.
and we haven't even touched the four inner planets yet. All right, again, take the Sun and fold it up to Jupiter.
Okay.
Sun to Jupiter. Okay, that's not a far fold.
Now what goes here? Now this is a trick question.
Is it Earth?
No, because it's something we haven't even mentioned yet.
Asteroid? Oh, an asteroid belt?
The asteroid belt, right, there you go, good. So the asteroid
Sun
belt
and
goes
Jupiter
there.
is the asteroid belt. Okay.
Right, so we didn't mention that one. But
Is there an
that's,
E?
yep,
Asteroid?
asteroid, yep.
There
And we
we
still
go.
haven't hit the four small planets. All right, now take the Sun and fold it up to the asteroid belt.
Okay.
Okay.
We're getting smaller and smaller.
We are.
I'm getting nervous.
Now, what's the first of the farthest of the small planets? Right inside the asteroid belt is
So it's Mars.
Mars, right? Yeah, Mars.
We both have different poems of remembering
know.
the planets.
So now we're going to do two things at once.
Okay.
We're going to take the Sun and fold it to Mars.
Okay.
Sun to Oh, it's
Yeah.
getting small.
Now don't unfold it. Take that crease and fold it up to Mars.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, when you fold it the second time, then unfold it. You should have three.
Okay. Yep.
All right. So let's do the next planets. Inside Mars is
So between Mars and the Sun.
is
Mercury.
it's us.
Oh, us.
It's us. That's right.
Dang it.
Maybe you should do initials at this point. I don't know. And then inside that is
Mercury?
no, the other one that's missing, Venus, right? And finally, Paige, we have
Mercury.
you get the basic idea here.
Yeah.
Is that
Oh my.
Oh, wow.
and you might think that the Earth and and Mars are pretty close. but
Right.
Yeah.
The closest they ever get is like 36 million miles.
Look
So
at
this
that.
little space there is represented by 36 million miles.
Well, I told you guys your mind was going to continue to get
See?
blown. Very cool. Jim, this is really fun. We could sit here and have you all day. The good news is, though, you'll be back soon because there's an
right.
eclipse in our future.
April 8th, solar eclipse. You can see some of it from here, but if you travel, you can see a total eclipse, which is absolutely amazing.
Okay, so we're going to look forward to that. He's going to have some more explanations, scientific explanations.
Activities for us to
Easy
learn.
activities.
Exactly. We need it.
Yes, easy activities, Jim. It's such a pleasure having you, though. Thank you for being on CoastLife
Great.
today.
Glad to be here.
All right, well, we see you very soon. We'll see you soon as well. We'll see you sooner, though, in just a few minutes. We'll be right back.